That's karma. That's karma, man. That's karma. That's karma. That is karma, bruh. Let me tell you something. I picked my previous pick before the fight. My pre-fight pick was Deontay Wilder by stoppage. But man, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I bet you a lot of motherfuckers who was betting on Tyson Fury, they came up on a lot of some good money, some real good money. Yo, crazy, man. 7th round stoppage, and Deontay Wilder's trainer, Mark Breland, stopped the fight because his left ear was busted. And I say karma because that is the same shot Anthony Joshua got hit with. He got caught with a shot, equilibrium shot, okay, by Andy Ruiz, June 1st. And Deontay Wilder was just trashing Anthony Joshua like he garbage. He's a coward. He don't deserve the fight. He quit. He called him a quitter. Yeah, that's what he did. He called him a quitter. And his legs was not under him. This is the same exact shit. Karma, let me tell you something. Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch, bro. Like, he got hit with the same shot Anthony Joshua got hit with last year when he fought Andy Ruiz the first time. So now it's up to Wilder to activate the rematch clause, the immediate rematch clause. And, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, Anthony Joshua got hit with that same exact shot. You know what I'm saying? And people was like, oh, he quit. His legs was not, his legs wasn't under him. It was the same effect. When you get hit with that equilibrium shot, it messes up your legs. Like it's almost like you're swimming with your legs without moving your arms. You know what I'm saying? You can't control your legs. So he had no legs under him. He couldn't throw nothing. He was just basically surviving after he got hit with that shot. And that's the same thing that happened to Anthony Joshua. Like, when he got hit, he didn't recover. He could not recover. When you get hit with those equilibrium shots, you can't recover, bro. That shit, But like I said, I don't think anybody saw that coming. I have to give much props to Sugar Hair Stewart. He did a phenomenal job implementing his game plan. I mean, they did everything purposely. He gained weight, muscle mass purposely. He smothered Deontay Wilder. Okay. He pressured him. You know what I'm saying? He came forward. Like, the first round, he went up in there. He went up in his chest like, okay, what's up? I'm not playing. I'm going to be all up in your chest the whole entire fight. You know what I'm saying? And it threw Wilder off. It threw him off. And I just got to say much props to the game plan by Sugar Hair Stewart. A lot of people was just writing him off. Like, what can he do with Tyson Fury in this amount of time? You know what I'm saying? It's a short period of time. But great game plan by Sugar Hair Stewart. Great game plan and executed perfectly by Tyson Fury. Nobody saw this coming, probably except for UK fans. You know what I'm saying? Who are ride or die UK fans. But other than that, I don't think anybody saw this coming, bro. Like, I ain't see this coming. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see this coming. So this is karma. Like I said, this is karma for Deontay Wilder. Now you know how it feels to get hit with an equilibrium shot. Your corner threw in the towel. Okay. Your corner quit on you. If you want to say somebody quit, because he said that Anthony Joshua quit. Well, your corner quit on you, but at the same time, they was protecting you because Mark Breland said, because if you saw the footage, Deontay Wilder was mad, why you stop the fight? And Mark Breland was like, your ear was busted. Your ear was busted. Your left ear was busted. He didn't want, further damage, but crazy, bro. Like, Tyson Fury dominated and imposed his will from the first opening of the bell. He imposed his will, went right in front of his chest and impose his will on Deontay Wilder, and it's been downhill ever since. I'm gonna do another follow up video. I just want to give you guys my live reaction to the match, but I want to go a little bit deeper on the fight, and I will rewatch it just to break it down even further. But this is my initial live reaction to the fight. You know, Tyson Fury stops Deontay Wilder, 7th round. This is the first time Deontay Wilder ever been stopped in his career. Now, he's been dropped before by Harold Scornius, but that footage is wiped off the internet thanks to Al Heyman. But this is his first time he ever been stopped in his career. He actually was stopped in the Olympics by some Russian dude, but that was before he was a pro. But as far as professionally, yeah, first time he's ever been stopped. And yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I bet you a lot of motherfuckers are speechless. I bet you a whole lot of Wilder fans, PBC fans are speechless. Like, wow, what the hell happened? Nobody saw this coming, bro. And, you know, everything was stacked up against Tyson Fury, right? You know, you had Kenny Bayless, sketchy referee. The judges, I believe all the judges were from the U.S. Obviously, he was on U.S. soil. So everything was stacked up against Tyson Fury. So, yeah, man, I cut off the post-fight interview, so I didn't get a chance to find out what they said during the interview. I'll go back and watch that. But this is my real-time reaction to what happened, man. I did not see that. I'm not going to be doubting. I'm not doubting Tyson Fury ever again. Okay? I'm not doubting him ever again. All right? Once Tyson Fury is at his best, I don't think nobody can beat him. And that's including Anthony Joshua. If Tyson Fury is at his best, like you just saw tonight, nobody can beat him. Nobody can beat him. Period. You know? And it's proved that he stopped the baddest man on the planet. Yeah, man, this is epic. This is epic. This is beyond epic, bro. Like, this is epic, bro. But yeah. Yeah, guys, hit that like button as you guys come in. I'm not going to be on here very, very long. Just wanted to give you guys my real-time reaction to the fight. The fight is over. 7th round stoppage by Tyson Fury. Mark Breland threw in the towel after Tyson Fury was able to just continue to land right hands in the corner. And, you know, Wilder basically was he was a wooden animal. He had no legs at all. You know what I'm saying? No balance, because he had an equilibrium shot, and that messes up your balance and your legs. So he had no legs at all, period. And so I think Mark Breland did the right job by protecting his fighter, saving his fighter's life, basically, because he busted his eardrum. You know what I'm saying? His left eardrum was just completely busted. I ain't never seen somebody's ear busted before in a fight. I've never seen that before. Like, people talk about Anthony Joshua getting hit. He wasn't bleeding like that, though. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't bleeding like that. But, you know, and the fact that Wilder was not only bleeding by the ear, he's bleeding by the mouth. I've never seen Wilder look like that. Like, I've never seen him. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. This is, you know, Wilder. I believe Wilder will do a rematch. You know, it's up to him to activate the rematch clause, but I believe he will do it. And yeah, man, like I said, anybody in this room, did you guys see this coming? Did you guys see a stoppage by Tyson Fury? I don't think so. Except unless you are a diehard UK, you know, Tyson Fury fan, nobody saw this coming. You know what I'm saying? Nobody saw this coming. But yeah, everybody's shocked. I'm shocked, floored, speechless, man. And like I said, I'm not doubting Tyson Fury ever again. You know, when Tyson Fury's at his best, nobody can beat him. As far as in my eyes, he's the best heavyweight right now. He's the best heavyweight. Tyson Fury is the best. He solidified his spot. He's the best, especially when he's at his best. The only problem I have right now with Tyson Fury is he does have problems with lapsing. And I mean by doing drugs, you know what I'm saying? Relapsing. You know what I'm saying? So whenever The same thing happened to him when he fought Klitschko. After he beat Klitschko, he went on that drug binge. He relapsed. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. You know, get some good people around him to make sure he don't relapse or overdose on, you know what I'm saying, on drugs and stuff like that, because that could possibly happen. I mean, he stopped the baddest man on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what's good, Anthony Prince? That as much as I hate Wilder, I kind of feel sorry for him. Must be the AJ in me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's karma. Because remember, AJ got hit with the same shot when he fought Andy Ruiz the first time. The same shot that messed up his equilibrium. And from there, he had no legs. He got hit with the same shot. And remember, Deontay Wilder called AJ a quitter. He called him a quitter. He said, you quit, right? Karma. Same thing happened. He got hit. Deontay Wilder got hit with the same equilibrium shot on the ear, right? Messed up his legs, couldn't recover, and he got stopped. His corner stopped the fight for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just karma. Like I said, it's karma. And yeah, man, you guys experience it. You guys experience karma, works in mysterious ways, but it's real. It's real. It's real. So it's up to Deontay Wilder to activate the rematch clause. And you know, this is not the end of Wilder, or it's the same thing happened to Anthony Joshua. People wrote off Anthony Joshua when he lost to Andy Ruiz, and I'm not writing Deontay Wilder off. I believe he still has a shot, but I'm still going to favor Tyson Fury in the rematch. I'm definitely favoring him, but he still has a shot. It's not over for Wilder at all. You know what I'm saying? If he rematches Fury, but yeah, rematches. When you take a loss, this shows character. This shows what you're really made of. As we know, all the greats suffer losses. It's how you bounce back from the loss. So does Wilder have the fortitude to bounce back? Can he recover from this equilibrium shot? You know what I'm saying? Can he make adjustments? Right? We'll see. We'll definitely see. Wilder has a glass ear. Listen, there's no way. I don't care who you are. There's no way you can protect yourself or recover from an equilibrium shot. Once you get hit right here around this area, it's a wrap. Ask Anthony Joshua. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You can't recover from that. You know, you can't recover from that. It's just a shot that it messes up your whole equilibrium. Your legs are done, and it's a wrap. Liam Nicholson says, I still can't believe people were saying Wilder would beat Mike. That would have been a murder on the. Yeah, I definitely agree, Liam. I mean, Mike would have destroyed this dude within probably the first round, if not the second round. Inside 3 rounds, he would have destroyed Wilder. There's no way Wilder could deal with that movement. You know what I'm saying? Tyson's just too low for somebody like Wilder. Wilder can't deal with short fighters. You know, actually, historically, tall fighters can't deal with short fighters that are movers. And Mike Tyson is a bad matchup for Deontay Wilder. Bad matchup. Mike Tyson would have destroyed Deontay Wilder. Destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Tyson Fury stops Deontay Wilder. And like I said, my only concern is Tyson Fury may relapse. He may go on a drug binge, do drugs and stuff like that, and we may never hear from him. That's my only concern right now, because he's known to do that. You know, they all ran. All LWC channels are down. I repeat. I wonder what all these LDB channels are gonna say. I mean, the same people who called Anthony Joshua a coward and a quitter, are you gonna say the same thing about Deontay Wilder? Because his corner quit on him. Mark Breland threw in the towel. So keep that same energy. You called Anthony Joshua a coward and a quitter, you better keep that same energy for Deontay Wilder. You know? So keep that same energy because he got hit with the same equilibrium shot and couldn't recover. Keep that same energy, LDBC channels and Al Heyman protectors. Keep that same energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, this was a crazy fight, man. I never saw this coming. I don't think anybody would saw this coming at all, unless you're a UK diehard, Tyson Fury fan. Nobody saw this coming. Whoever betted on Tyson Fury, especially for a knockout, you came up. You came up big time, bro, big time. Yeah, the ref was like, I don't know why he deducted a point. That was stupid, pointless. And everybody know that Tyson Fury dominated the fight. Like you've never seen Wilder get dominated like that before, ever. Like it wasn't to a point where he was getting outboxed. He was getting out-muscled. That was the most important thing. Out-muscled. Like Tyson was bigger and stronger than Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder couldn't do shit with, and in the first round, right, when Tyson Fury came out, he came out right in the middle of the ring and met Deontay Wilder, right? He was like, "What's up? I'm right here." Imposed his will, right? And then a couple minutes later, about like a minute and a half later in the round, like Deontay Wilder was trying to land right hands. I was like, dude, man, stop doing that. Go to the body and work your way up. Like, stop trying to load up on these right hands. And obviously, Tyson Fury's too smart. He sees those right hands coming. He's going to slip those right hands, right? I was like, yo, stop throwing those fucking right hands. Go to the body, jab to the body, and work your way up. That's what I kept saying. And he was just trying to do this. And you saw the windmills, right? I know y'all saw the windmills. He was going like this. He was going like this a couple times. I was like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You got to stop doing that. Stop doing this shit, bro. Stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but that game plan, you got to give much props to Sugar Hill Stewart. He had a perfect game plan. Perfect game. Like, he broke down Deontay Wilder to a T. You know what I'm saying? Everything was executed perfectly. Perfectly executed. You know what I'm saying? Perfectly executed. Tyson Fury stock went up, especially, and also the trainer, Sugar Hill Stewart, went up as well. You know what I'm saying? He's probably candidate for a trainer of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody was able to dominate Deontay Wilder like that before. Nobody ever executed a game plan like that for Deontay Wilder to dominate him like that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, poor man. So Wilder was loading up too much and getting too anxious for those right hands. And obviously Tyson Fury saw that coming. That's the first thing I said. I said, stop doing that. Just go to the body and then work your way up. Stop doing all this dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was a one-sided demolition job. The guy is insane. Right from the first bell, he did what he was going to do. Yep, exactly. PBC is dying quickly. They got nothing left. Of course. But like I said, man, they better keep that same energy, because the same motherfuckers that said Anthony Joshua was a quitter, right? And they said Anthony Joshua was a disgrace to boxing. He needs to retire. All this. They better keep that same energy for their boy Deontay Wilder. I know they won't, but keep that same energy for Deontay Wilder. The same people that said Anthony Joshua was a quitter, keep that same energy for Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. And Deontay Wilder was weak, of course, and that was before he got hit with the right hand on the ear. His footwork was trash. Before he got hit with that right hand on the ear, it was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, he just, okay, let me demonstrate. I don't know if y'all can see me, but he was just going like this. You know what I'm saying? And when you see your posture like this, right? You know right hand is going to come. He had to disguise it. Just throw the jab, work the body. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing that. So, yeah, man, it was terrible footwork. There's terrible everything. from Wilder. Terrible everything from Wilder. Did you see the knockdown? He dropped like a sack of potatoes in the middle of the ring on his ass. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Fury is still garbage compared to classic heavyweight fighters. The heavyweight division is watered down. Well, I do agree that the heavyweight division is watered down compared to like, the fighters of the 90s and stuff like that. But Tyson Fury, I ain't gonna call him garbage at all. This dude, he's special, especially for a guy to dominate the baddest man, the so-called baddest man on the planet. Nobody's ever dominated Deontay Wilder like that before. Nobody. And I don't even think Anthony Joshua could dominate Deontay Wilder like that. I don't even think he can do it. So, but yeah, his legs were chicken and his cardio is, yeah, like I said, my pre-fight prediction, I said Deontay Wilder, he doesn't do cardio. He doesn't run. He doesn't jog. So he's going to have stamina issues. Okay. And it showed, he couldn't recover. He had an equilibrium shot. He had no legs. He was bleeding from the mouth. He was looking like a god. I've never seen Wilder look like that before. I've never seen him look like that before in a fight. He had no answers at all. She couldn't do nothing. He had no answers. Yeah, Wilder fought. Yeah, of course, Wilder's resume. And I talked about his resume before, right? Wilder's best wins, of course, is Bermane Stiverne and Luis Ortiz. That's it. And now he lost to Tyson Fury. So there you go. Somebody that got 40 plus fights and only beat two notable names. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So Fury looks like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick. Hey man, the Fury got skills though. Fury got skills. I definitely gotta give him props on that. Fury got skills, and I think he's the best heavyweight right now. Hands down. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. Exactly. Or listen, Ortiz is like 60,000 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's too old. And your claim to fame is beating Ortiz and Bermane Stiverne, who is like, he's not even in boxing no more. He's irrelevant, So, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say Fury ain't got no skills. Fury is definitely a great fighter. Fury I think is the best heavyweight right now. And I do agree the heavyweight division is watered down, but I'm not going to disrespect Tyson Fury like that. He got skills for sure. He definitely got skills. Do you think Wilder going to come back or retire? I think Wilder definitely going to come back, and I'm he has to. They got a rematch clause. I think he's going to activate the rematch clause, and they're going to fight again, do a trilogy. This fight was definitely successful. And I heard the gate did like 16 million, which is great. Like the biggest live gate for a heavyweight fight in history. That's great. I'm waiting for the pay-per-view numbers to go in. I don't think it did 2 million like Bob Arum said, because Bob Arum said it did 2 million. I'm thinking somewhere around 500 to 700,000 buys. I'm thinking around that 500 to 700,000 buys. That's what I'm thinking. So, but I think that's still good, but I don't think it did 2 million at all, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But in this day and age, most people are streaming fights illegally, right? They're not buying anything. So, it is what it is. Joshua, if you were the loser, fights Deontay. Shit, man. Like I said, bro, I'm going to do another video to break the fight down. And then I'm going to do another video talking about the LDBC and what they got to say. Because the same motherfuckers that said Joshua's a quitter, right? And needs to retire when he lost to Andy Ruiz last year. Let's see what they got to say about their boy, Deontay Wilder. I streamed illegally. I bought the fight. I support boxing. You know what I'm saying? I support it. So Will I cannot see him taking the rematch, sir. Will the same but worse. I can't see what this has in trouble with Fury. There is a huge gap in ability. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. If Deontay Wilder doesn't take the rematch, that's even more karma. Because remember, and I'm still going back to Anthony Joshua. They said Anthony Joshua was a quitter. They said he needs to retire and all this, right? When he lost. So if Deontay Wilder does not rematch Tyson Fury, he should be labeled a coward, a quitter, and they should tell him to retire. Point blank and simple. That's karma. So feeling sorry for Wilder. Fury will chin AJ in 5 minutes. AJ far too stiff. Yeah, that's a good matchup, man. I want to see that. AJ versus Fury. I think it should be in. I think it should be in the UK, but Wilder, excuse me, Fury says he wants to fight in Vegas, which I don't know. I don't understand why. Maybe his contract is obligated for him to fight in the States and not in the UK. I guess that's what it is. But it'll be a huge fight in the UK. Huge fight. He got wrecked because his fucking dumb legs. What kind of fighter comes in the ring without cardio? His teams needed to be level up and really pissed. Yeah. Of course, I mentioned that before because, I said Deontay Wilder does not do cardio. He doesn't do cardio. He doesn't jog. He doesn't run. He doesn't do any form of cardio at all. You know what I'm saying? And it showed. It showed. AJ is much more likely to KO Fury. AJ versus Wilder. But at this point, it's going to be, at this point right now is Fury versus Wilder 3. If Wilder decides to activate the rematch clause, it's going to be a trilogy. And if they do fight again, it's a major edge to Tyson Fury. Major edge. Here's the thing, right? And this is another thing about karma. This works so beautifully. And I'm still going back to Anthony Joshua, right? So let's say if Deontay Wilder rematches Tyson Fury, and this is a big hypothetical, right? Let's say he rematches Tyson Fury, but they fight, right? But his game plan is completely different. His game plan, and I'm talking about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's game plan would be to box and not necessarily look for the knockout. Because remember, he said that Anthony Joshua, when he fought Andy Ruiz the second time, he said that Anthony Joshua had a pity pat style. So what if, and this is karma again, what if Deontay Wilder decides to box? And I know, and this is a big hypothetical because I know Deontay Wilder is not a good boxer. I know that. But let's just say Deontay Wilder decides to box Tyson Fury, right? And not really look for the knockout, his normal style, and switch it up. That's karma again. That's karma again. You said Anthony Joshua got a pity pat style. You rematch Tyson Fury and you box more and you play it safe. Yo, this is so much. There's so much things I'm thinking about right now because of what he said about Anthony Joshua, bro. It's this crazy. Let's see. Wilder believed his own hype about needing to be perfect for 2 seconds. Exactly. Yeah. He had no answer, and it's funny because Deontay Wilder has 2 trainers, Mark Breland and JD's. What kind of goddamn game plan did they have for Deontay Wilder? 2 motherfuckers, not 1, 2 trainers, and y'all couldn't do shit. So crazy. And here's the thing that what surprised me was Mark Breland was the one that threw in the towel, which means Mark Breland's the head trainer. I thought it was JD's, but it's the other way around. So I didn't know that. I did not know that. Fight was like a longer Roy Jones versus Montel Griffin, Seek and Destroy, round robin style. Ruiz versus Fury, Joshua versus Wilder, Fury Must outbox Wilder. Yeah, man. It's a lot of karma. It's like karma three times. Three times with Deontay Wilder. Three times. You lost, right? You got hit with the equilibrium shot, the same shot by Anthony Joshua when he fought Andy Ruiz last year, right? You have the option to rematch Tyson Fury. And more than likely, you will probably switch up your style. But it's too late, right? He's 35, 34, 35 years old. He has no choice but to switch his style up now. He can't do that seek and destroy, load up on the right hand anymore. He can't do that anymore. He can't do that. I mean, it doesn't work. You got exposed. You can't do that style no more. I mean, you can't. It doesn't work on Tyson Fury. You can't just load up on right hands and look for the knockout. You can't do that no more. You got to pick your shots, take your time. Like I said, work the body and break him down. Work on your inside game. You know what I'm saying? And your defense. You got no head movement. You know, he got a lot of stuff to work on and change, you know, if he does his rematch. But this is a lot of karma on his side. A lot. Wilder spent more time concentrating on that stupid costume. Exactly. That costume cost like $50,000. You know? And then he had a concert with the rapper D Smoke from that I forgot that show he was on. He had like a mini concert. Like, really, bro? You know what I'm saying? Wasted all that money for that damn costume. He got 7 months to teach him to use his jab like AJ. Exactly. And again, that's karma because that's switching your style. That doing boxing, according to Deontay Wilder, is called pity patting. So if Deontay Wilder decides to rematch Tyson Fury and box more because you called AJ pity pat style, that's karma again. So, you know. So Fury is the first man to ever defeat Wilder. That's crazy, but I guess the best man won. Well, Wilder, yeah, he's the first guy to actually stop Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's been dropped before by Harold Scornius and earlier in his career, but the footage got wiped off the internet. And he also got stopped in the Olympics by some Russian dude before he became pro. So Wilder's been dropped before, and he also been dropped in sparring by Klitschko as well. So Wilder being dropped is nothing new, but being dominated like this is something brand new. Like nobody's ever been able to dominate Deontay Wilder like this ever, like Tyson Fury, you know. So this is epic. This is epic right here. And he got stopped in the 7th round, the same round as AJ. Exactly. Young SJ. Exactly. All that shit's karma. Damn, bro. That's all of that shit is karma, bro. Wow. Yeah, that's the good point, man. Yeah, good point, young SJ. All of that is karma. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Wilder has chicken legs, of course. That's just his physical makeup. He always has chicken legs and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, right? When you notice the first round, it's subtlety. That's why Sugar Hill Stewart he had a great game plan. He made Tyson Fury go into the middle of the ring to impose his will. Why? To suppress that right hand. If you don't give Deontay Wilder room to throw that right hand, he won't throw it. So he immediately ran to the middle of the ring, went up in his chest and was like, "What's up? I'm right here." Try to throw that right hand, right? Try to throw that right hand. Couldn't do it. And when he did, he was loading up on the shot, and you know, Tyson Fury could see that right hand come a mile away. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a perfect game plan by Sugar Hill Stewart. Much props to him. The Crunk Gym. Remember, guys. Emmanuel Stewart was the guy that trained Lennox Lewis when he lost to Oliver McCall in that rematch when he lost to was it Oliver McCall or was it Hakeem Rockman? I can't remember off the top of my head, but he trained Lennox Lewis after the loss, and he won. So the Crunk Gym is the truth. Detroit boxing is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just got to give much props to Sugar Hill Stewart. Much props to him. Perfect game plan. Wilder is one-dimensional fighter. That's it. Of course, he's been exposed. He's been exposed. Yep. Yeah, Mark Breland is the guy that threw in the towel in the 7th round. He threw in the towel. So Wilder had his ear busted. You know, everybody saw he had no legs. He had no legs at all. Everybody saw that. Ever since you got that equilibrium shot, you have no legs. So, you know, it is what it is. Wilder trainer didn't even communicate with him. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like they had no answer. Like, what advice were you giving him? Nothing. They had nothing to say. I'm like, damn, you got two trainers that are pretty much speechless. Are you going to fire your trainers? Are you going to do an Andy Ruiz and fire your trainers? Like, you got two trainers that have been with you since day one, and they had no answers for Tyson Fury. No answers. No answers. Yo, it's going to be lit, man. What's it? I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Florida, so it's 1:23 a.m. I can't wait to look at the post-fight interviews of all the people, especially LDBC channels, what they got to say. I can't wait to look at them shits. I'm gonna be binge watching all kinds of post-fight interviews. Well, it's the morning, so I guess I'll be waking up like 3 hours later watching these post-fight interviews. But yeah, man, it's crazy, super crazy. Fury was perfectly trained for the right hand. Wilder didn't even have that power or technique to hit like that before. Weight plays a big role. Exactly. I mean, he busted his fucking equilibrium. He busted his ear, bro. I've never seen like nobody bleed from their ear like that. I have not seen that before. I've never seen somebody's ear bleeding. Like he busted his eardrum. Wow. He's probably deaf. I don't even know. You got to get that checked out. He probably lost hearing. You know what I'm saying? So crazy. But yeah, I was watching Bruce Vane's video earlier today, and he made a great point about American heavyweight boxing. Like Deontay Wilder is the only or the last, I guess you could say decent, because he was good. Now he's decent American heavyweight champion or former champion now. Nobody can replace him from the U.S. soil. You know, all the boxers, all the heavyweight boxers are overseas. You know what I'm saying? So there's like, after Deontay Wilder, who else is left? There's nobody. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna say? Big Baby Miller? No, absolutely not. Charles Martin? No. You know, these guys are not. They can't hold a candle to these guys in the UK and overseas fighters. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, Andy Ruiz, he claims Mexico first. Even though he's American, he's going to claim Mexico and wear the Mexican flag. Because remember, he said he wants to fight in Mexico. So I don't even really count him as American. I count him as Mexican first and American second. So I really don't count him like that. He'll claim Mexico first. What happened to the really tough black alpha male American boxers of yesteryear? They're in football, basketball. They're playing football and basketball right now. They're not trying to get hit in the head for a living, you know, and do that stuff. They're playing football and basketball. That's where they're at. That's why there's basically a drought of great American heavyweight boxers. There's a drought. They're all going to football and basketball. And yes, they're in smaller divisions too. That's right. They're in smaller divisions, not just heavyweight. But I'm specifically talking about heavyweight though. But you're right, they're in smaller divisions as well. So, but I'm just specifically talking about heavyweight boxers. Yeah, we all know that AJ paper champion ass ain't go want to fight Fury either. Go ducking and dodging him too. Um, yeah, I don't know about that because AJ and Eddie Hearn they be sending out offers. They send out offers. They sent out offers to Wilder. They sent out offers to Luis Ortiz. They sent out offers to and this is before he fought Andy Ruiz, by the way. He sent out offers to Wilder, Luis Ortiz, even a rematch with Dillian White. They all said no. So those guys be sending out offers to fight. So, and I'm pretty sure Eddie Hearn, and he already said, if Tyson Fury wins, it's easier to set up a unification match with Tyson Fury than it is to Deontay Wilder. That's what he said. It's much easier. So Dan Wilder didn't even look like he was a boxer tonight. Yeah, man, he looked like I don't know what I've never seen Wilder look like that before. I've never seen him look like that. I've never seen his corner look like that. Like Mark Breland and JD's had no answers for Tyson Fury. They had no answers. None. Yeah, great interests, bad ending. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm a Wilder fan, but for real, this fight, Prosper versus student, or professor versus student. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Cornado Cruz, right? I just want to find out if if people like you, or I'm just saying not you specifically, but the same people that said that Anthony Joshua was a quitter when he lost to Andy Ruiz the first time, and they said he quit and all this stuff and he should retire. I hope you guys keep that same energy for Deontay Wilder. Are you guys going to say he's a quitter and he needs to retire and all that stuff? Because y'all better keep that same energy. That same energy. This is going to be a hard one for Wilder to take, having to go home to his kids empty-handed. Well, I mean, he still got paid, right? Their purses are supposed to be $25 million guaranteed, which ironically, now 25 is a lot of money, but compared to Anthony Joshua made 85 million, and that's just his base. You're not counting pay-per-view splits and all that stuff. So even their combined purses, which is 25 million, which is 50 million in total, it's still not more than Anthony Joshua. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Still not more. But now that Tyson Fury won, I don't know what's in the contract. I don't know if it's still 50-50, but whoever wins, like, I guess this match, they should get more of the purse, right? They should get like a 60-40 split or something like that. I don't know how they got the contract written up, but Tyson Fury deserves way more money now. Way more money. Point blank and simple. Way more money. I guess people look at you different when you lost undefeated streak. Joshua or Ruiz next for Fury. Well, Fury it basically is up to Wilder. Wilder is up to Wilder to invoke the rematch clause. So if Wilder decides to do the rematch clause, he'll fight Tyson Fury again. Now, like I said before, the only thing I'm worried about for Tyson Fury is him relapsing. Remember, when he won against Klitschko, he had a drug relapse. He went on a drug binge, started doing coke, alcohol, because he felt like he was on top of the world. So he beat the boogeyman. He beat the real boogeyman, the baddest man on the planet. So he may relapse. That's the only thing I'm concerned about right now with Tyson Fury. So I wonder if his wife would still stick around after his first loss. She fine and all, but like a gold digger. You're talking about Wilder's wife? Well, Wilder, I think Wilder and his wife, they got a kid together, or they got a couple kids, so they not You know, it's not like he can just leave or she can leave. They got a kid together. So why Judge was finished match too fast? What the fuck? I like Tyson, but why? Judge is too fast finished this fight. What are you talking about? Finish the fight. First of all, the Vincent Vega, I hope you know that the referee didn't stop the fight. It was his corner. Mark Breland stopped the fight. Mark Breland. So if you want to blame anybody for stopping the fight, is Deontay Wilder's trainer, Mark Breland. He threw in the towel. Okay. He threw in the towel. It wasn't the referee. Floyd made it too big for a deal about being undefeated. Like all his like the Ali loss, Mike loss after undefeated doesn't always mean you're the best. Listen, all the greats have losses. It's how you bounce back from the loss. It's how you bounce back. Anthony Joshua, he bounced back from the loss. Everybody wrote him off, and he bounced back, and he won the fight and dominated Andy Ruiz. It's up to Wilder to do the same thing. Can he bounce back and dominate Tyson Fury? Can he do that? You know, it's so much pressure now on Deontay Wilder. So much pressure. Like it's more pressure right now for Deontay Wilder, right, than it is Anthony Joshua. And I'll tell you why. Because, like I said, it's karma. Remember, he said that Anthony Joshua was a quitter. He said that Anthony Joshua has a pity pat style and all this stuff. So you have to rematch Tyson Fury. You have to come up with a new game plan and beat Tyson Fury because you have more pressure because of what you said to Anthony Joshua. He has more pressure, way more pressure. And I'll do another video breaking that down as well. Wilder is dangerous to all fight. He wanted to destroy Tyson Fury last time. Well, he didn't. He lost. He got completely dominated. I don't know what you're talking about, Vincent Vega. I know the big homie Wilder is hurting right now. He was almost up there with Floyd Mayweather. I don't know about that because his resume is pretty weak. If you're talking about him being undefeated, yeah, I mean, he was almost 50-0, but his resume is weak. I mean, his best wins were Bermane Stiverne and Luis Ortiz. Those were his two best wins. That's it. So, unless someone was seriously wrong with Wilder tonight, I don't see him beating him outclassed and boxed. I don't see him beating him outclassed and boxed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Wilder, listen, in order for Wilder to win against Tyson Fury, he can't do the same thing he's been doing, which is Paul with the left, Paul with the jab, and throw the right hand. He can't do that anymore. He can't do that style, right? That, ooh, here's the right hand. He can't do that anymore. It's just too predictable. You have to switch up your style, you know? And the thing is, I mean, he's 34 going on 35. Can you teach an old dog new tricks, right? Because that's all he knows. He relies too much on the right hand, you know, and it's just too predictable now. So he has to switch his whole style up. So we'll see. The weight was a huge key also. Yeah, the weight affected. Well, here's the thing, right? It's the added weight and the fact that Deontay Wilder does not do cardio. He doesn't do cardio, you know? Yeah, and now I'm thinking about it, this is so much like Anthony Joshua. It is so uncanny. This is so much like Anthony Joshua's fight to Andy Ruiz last year. This is almost exactly alike. Because remember, the first fight with Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz, right? Anthony Joshua was much heavier. He had a lot of muscle mass, right? And same thing with Deontay Wilder. He's gained he was 231, gained a lot of weight, right? And yeah, man, it showed. The fatigue set in. He couldn't recover from that equilibrium shot. He had no legs. He was just on survival mode, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole fight. So Speed outbeats power. Yep, absolutely. 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 Wilder said something was wrong with his leg post fight. Yeah, no shit. I mean, when you get dropped with the equilibrium shot, you know what? Hey, Chris Cross, what else did he say? Because that's another thing about karma, right? Because when Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, he didn't have no excuses. He just basically said, I give it up to Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz did a great job and this and that. He didn't say anything that was wrong with him. So now is Wilder saying that's he's giving up excuses now? Because that's not a good thing right there. If he's saying he's injured and all this other stuff, that's an excuse. And we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. But just give it up to Tyson Fury. He had a better game plan and you wasn't prepared for it. Just bottom line. So I don't want to hear about that you got injured and you wasn't feeling right. I don't want to hear that. Just say that you lost to a better fighter and I want a rematch. That's it. No damn excuses. He did say that, but he caught himself. But you're right. Yeah, man. I don't want to hear no excuses. I'm gonna watch the post-fight interviews and all that, but I don't want to hear no excuses from Wilder. Just say the better man won and keep it moving, bro. I don't want to hear no excuses. Because when Anthony Joshua lost, he had no excuses. Everybody outside of him had excuses for him. They were saying, "Oh, Anthony Joshua wasn't right. He didn't look himself." But Anthony Joshua himself didn't say any excuses at all. He just said the better man won. So yeah, lost survivor. Like I said before, this is karma. He got hit with the same shot Anthony Joshua got hit last year fighting Andy Ruiz. That same equilibrium shot. Once you get hit in this area, you have no legs. You can't recover. Anthony Joshua had no legs. He couldn't recover. Deontay Wilder had no legs. He couldn't recover. You know what I'm saying? So same exact shot. It's karma. It's just karma. Man, Wilder's legs was doing the oodles and noodles. Exactly. Same thing Anthony Joshua was doing. He was doing the oodles and noodles. Like when you get hit with those shots, with those equilibrium shots, you just cannot recover. It's like, like I said earlier, it's like your legs are swimming, right? It's like your legs are underwater. You have no control over them. You know what I'm saying? You have no control over your legs. So fuck this shit for me. Too fast to watch the fight finish. Wilder can fight more. Yeah, it's very similar. And someone pointed out earlier that Anthony Joshua got stopped in the 7th round. So did Deontay Wilder. Got stopped in the 7th round. Karma. This is so deja vu. So deja vu. Wow. So deja vu. Crazy. Listen, man. Well, if you're a Deontay Wilder fan, it's not the end of the world, right? It's not the end of the world. He can still bounce back. Anthony Joshua lost. He bounced back and won. Deontay Wilder lost. He can bounce back and possibly win. For me personally, he has to change his style. When Anthony Joshua rematched Andy Ruiz, he changed his style. Deontay Wilder has to change his style. I think that's the only way he has a shot to beating Tyson Fury. He has to change his style. He can't just rely on loading up the right hand. He needs to change his style. That's the only thing. Joshua didn't talk a lot before and he lost. Yep. I'm only a fan of Joshua. My second is Wilder, but I still think Wilder can come back. Yeah, of course he could come back. Wilder, listen, I'm not gonna write Wilder off because when Anthony Joshua lost, the majority of folks wrote him off. He's a quitter, he's a ducker, he's a coward. I'm not gonna write Wilder off. He can still bounce back from a loss. He can still bounce back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna write Deontay Wilder off at all. Wilder needs to beat Fury to fight AJ for undisputed. Exactly. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Whoever wins this trilogy, y'all got to fight AJ next. Got to fight AJ next. Yes. Wilder talks a lot. And when you talk a lot, you put out that energy. It's called universal law, which is karma. When you talk about fighters and calling them cowards and saying they're quitters, you know, the universe works. It hears you and it'll put that same energy into what you're doing. And you saw what happened tonight. The same exact thing happened to Anthony Joshua, happened to Deontay Wilder. The same exact thing. Same exact thing. Right, crisscross is one thing to talk, but can you back it up? Exactly. Exactly. And, Deontay Wilder didn't have an answer for Tyson Fury in his game plan. Mark Breland and JD's didn't have no answers at all. No answers. Right, yeah. Fury called Joshua a bum. But I mean, of course, that's just trash talk, right? Boxers talk trash. But I would say Wilder was a lot more dismissive of Anthony Joshua to the point where, see, Deontay Wilder was when he lost to when Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder made it seem like Anthony Joshua should retire from boxing. That's what it made it seem like. He made it seem like he's that much of a fraud and that much of a guy that's irrelevant. And remember, he said that Anthony Joshua is irrelevant too. So it's just a lot of karma stuff, bro. A lot of stuff. Fury was kind of an underdog due to the pillow fist in the first fight, but not to the betting. Yeah, man. Again, you got to give much props to Sugar Hill Stewart. Like his game plan, the way he was able to make Tyson Fury basically the aggressor. He was the aggressor. He was coming forward. He imposed his will. Wilder had no answer. He couldn't adjust. I mean, Wilder looked like he looked like an amateur. He really looked like an amateur against Fury tonight, man. I've never seen Wilder look like that before, ever. I've never seen Wilder look like that before, ever. Exactly. He cut off the ring. He pinned him. He was up in his chest. He didn't give him no leverage to throw that right hand. No leverage. And when he tried to throw that right hand, he would counter him with a right hand himself. And that right hand that Tyson Fury threw had steam on it to the point where he cracked your damn equilibrium, your earlobe. Oh, man. Can you imagine getting hit with a baseball on your ear? That's how it was when Deontay Wilder got hit by Tyson Fury. He got hit with like a baseball on your ear and cause your ear to bleed. I know that shit hurts. That shit gotta hurt. Gotta hurt. Yeah, Al Cole Feldman. Listen, man, this is not the end of the world for Deontay Wilder. All the greats have losses. It's how you bounce back. It's how you bounce back from a loss. This loss for Deontay Wilder, this is going to make him. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't believe, and this is my personal opinion, I don't believe Deontay Wilder is a Hall of Famer boxer right now. Unless he beats Tyson Fury in the rematch, he will become a Hall of Fame boxer. So this right here, this is the ultimate test for Deontay Wilder. This is the ultimate test. This is the legacy fight for him. He has to rematch Tyson Fury. He has to beat Tyson Fury because this is going to cement his legacy. This is going to cement his legacy. So, yeah, man, listen, Deontay Wilder has more pressure to fight Tyson Fury and beat Tyson Fury than Anthony Joshua fighting Andy Ruiz and beating him. He has more pressure, in my opinion. I think he has more pressure than Anthony Joshua fighting Andy Ruiz. That's just my opinion. You know. Exactly. Joshua knocked down Ruiz in his loss. Wilder had no knockdowns. He was completely dominated. Completely dominated. Like he didn't win out one round. When Anthony Joshua fought Andy Ruiz the first time, you could say he won like the first couple of rounds, including that knockdown, right? Well, that knockdown was the same round where he got dropped twice. But before that, he was winning the fight. Deontay Wilder completely got washed. He didn't win not one round. So, yep, for everything. Like, listen, man, Deontay Wilder has tremendous pressure to bounce back because if he doesn't fight Tyson Fury, his legacy is tarnished. If he rematches Tyson Fury and loses, his legacy is tarnished. He has to bounce back and win in dramatic, dominant fashion in order for him to solidify his legacy. So Deontay Wilder has more pressure than Anthony Joshua rematching Andy Ruiz. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. So yeah, I saw that Thunder Fist. Yeah, he was licking it. He was licking his tongue. I don't even think Deontay Wilder saw that because he was so flabbergasted and like tired and had no legs. I don't think he saw that. So, and if Tyson Fury was talking shit to Deontay Wilder, I doubt, because when you have no equilibrium, like you don't really know what the hell's going on. Deontay Wilder was just fighting on survival mode. That's it. That's it. So I think losing is good for a fighter like him because that feeling that you get when someone takes something important from you that makes you pissed and hungry. Exactly. This is going to show the character of Deontay Wilder. This is going to show, does he have the heart of a champion? Does he have the discipline and the dedication to bounce back and win his belt back like Anthony Joshua? This is going to show the character of Deontay Wilder, you know? His eardrum was busted for sure, but maybe he can still hear me, Bomb Squad. Listen, I don't even think he can yell like that no more because I'm pretty sure he lost hearing in that ear. When you're bleeding like that, your eardrum is ruptured. That means you're going to lose hearing. So I doubt he's going to yell like that again. You know, I thought the first knockdown was a trip, but when I saw his legs wobble, the blood, and he wasn't even communicating with his trainer. Yeah. So when you get hit with those equilibrium shots, that's how it looks. Your legs are just pretty much spaghetti. Like you don't have no control over your legs, you know? So that's what happened. And that's the same thing that happened to Anthony Joshua. Like he had no legs. When he got, and if you notice when Deontay Wilder got hit, right? In the ear, when he was when he was down on the canvas, he was like this. He was holding his ear like, what happened? That's the same thing Anthony Joshua did. When he got hit right here, he was like, and then he lost his legs. And then he got dropped. Same thing. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Got this is messing your whole thing up. AJ will win from Wilder more easy. Yeah. But anyway, family, I appreciate you guys joining me on this live. I've been on for about an hour. I didn't want to be on for this long, but yeah, you guys. Hold up. I got a tweet that says Deontay Wilder is headed to a local hospital for examination of an apparent ear injury, along with general observation following a knockout defeat and 7 rounds of punishment. Wilder wouldn't appear at the post-fight news conference. Damn. He got beat so bad he can't even do a post-fight press conference interview. That's crazy. But anyway, I gotta go to bed. It's too late for me right now. I'm definitely gonna be binge watching all these post-fight interviews in the morning, family. I appreciate you guys joining me live. Stay tuned for more videos. If you're new, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Till next time, GMOG Sports TV signing out. Peace.